Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Captain of Industry. I'm going to hit play. We'll go single speed here for a second. Let's see. Last episode, I discovered something I should have known about way early on, unless I just didn't see it. But it's this new recipe for the maintenance parts. This was added since the last season. And it allows us to create maintenance parts out of impure copper. And that is super duper important because maintenance is a huge problem. I can turn on all the errors here and you can see there's a recurring theme of maintenance. So that's all pretty obvious. And the other thing is that the processing of the pure copper is quite involved. There's a whole, kind of diesel oil purification process for processing that you need to set up in order to get the ingredients that you need to process the pure copper. So just doing impure copper or being able to use that for maintenance is a huge boost compared to what was available to us last season. So also last episode, we had our ship go out and collect some copper. So we do have pure copper on hand. 120, let's see, we can see the total amount here, 120. And our maintenance building is filled right now with 40 additional pure copper plates, but it's the iron production that's holding us back. So why iron? We've got plenty in our smelters, right? 40 there and probably 40 in here. Yep, that's all good. The bigger issue is the coal, and that's because our excavator is working kind of part-time, needs to be repaired. We might be able to do that now. We started saving up Unity pretty aggressively. I'm going to go ahead and repair our excavator. So that should keep the coal flowing. We're short on workers. We've got, a house here slated to be constructed, or a housing unit, I should say, and we're just waiting on building parts. You can see some stuff is being undergoing maintenance right now, so hopefully this will get working. Wood is the last little variable, and that's going to be a truck. That guy's got food. This guy is not the wood truck. I don't know where the wood truck could be. We've got one truck out harvesting wood. It has been enough to keep things going, but when you've only got one truck, that's probably a problem, right? I wonder if we should add another. Let's add another, at least temporarily, because we have been running the charcoal burner too, just to make up for the fact that our coal mine is not very productive. So this guy's actually got a little bit of coal output, but he needs wood too. And our building parts need too. We need wood as well, I mean. Diesel's not looking great. This guy needs crude oil brought over. He's actually got enough coal, surprisingly. Maybe we'll double speed. It seems like there's not that much to look at. Or not many decisions to make. We just got to wait for everything to kind of run its course. Now, this is our second working generator. I may actually use maintenance on this one. Use the Unity to boost this guy once we get up to around 10 Unity. Because if we run out of power, that's another thing that kind of hurts us. Food looks good. Again, the worker number oscillates wildly from heavily positive, like we got more than enough workers, to heavily negative, we don't have enough workers. So I don't understand how that works. I don't know if it's just buildings coming online and offline because of the maintenance or what, but it's funky. I imagine these guys could be paused, right? We're not able to do anything here. Let's put those workers back into the pool. We don't need them. We don't need those. We don't need workers in those buildings until we're ready to actually process the copper, the refined copper. We got trucks that need maintenance, but again, I'm going to wait until we can repair this. diesel generator, and hopefully the Unity will catch up because the amount of Unity is climbing too that we need to fix it. But I think we will meet up and be okay. Food looks great. In fact, last episode we saw we were actually throwing away food because we didn't have any place to store it. The farm fields inventories are full. Our food little kitchens are full. And so I built another one. I've got another one slated to get built. Okay, we're real close now on being able to repair this generator before it starts breaking down. The homeless issue is costing us some Unity. We do have that housing settlement. It is under construction, but it's going to be a little while before that finishes. Okay, there we go. Repair the generator. We should be okay for a bit. We've got diesel in there. In fact, that thing's got a full tank of diesel, 20 units, barrels, whatever it is, liters, who knows. Okay, this guy looks like he's working. He got at least a batch of iron plates. How are these guys doing? They need that charcoal. What are you? Yeah, that's hauling copper. That's fine. And you are hauling coal, and you're broken. That's fine. I do have 2 trucks now on the wood. Here is unassigned tree harvesting. Let's repair one of these wood trucks when we get a chance. Maybe I'll leave this guy up, because that's holding up our construction parts as well. Let's check our mining designation. Looks like we got plenty of iron in the current mining setup here, so I don't need to worry about that. Our loose storage is full, so even though these guys aren't real productive, we are still have enough iron that was already stored up. In fact, here comes some more iron parts. So hopefully some of those plates make their way into maintenance building. I suppose I could run a belt into this building, although that would use up even more advanced construction parts to do it. And this, oh, could I come in this way? I wonder if I could do that. And just get some of those. Well, I don't care. Let's let this run for a bit. Again, food looks good. Diesel generator. I'm going to preemptively repair that guy. This truck, I'm going to go ahead and repair our coal truck. Or no, that was the wood one. Is this the wood one? Shoot, I kind of forgot about doing the wood guy. That's one of them right here. I remember to keep this up so we can keep the wood being delivered. There it goes to the charcoal burner. I think that is kind of worth doing, even though it's robbing wood from our construction parts. Until we get over the hump. Not much we can do, but just watch this run right now. Okay, we're almost ready to repair the wood truck, one of the tree gathering ones. Real close. Super duper close. Food looks great. Okay, we need 5 Unity. We're at 4.71. Come on. There we go. Boom. Now that truck at least has a little bit of time to consistently deliver wood. That should help a bit. We need the wood again for the building parts for the home. We now have more storage for food. We're doing amazingly well on food. Not too, knock on wood, not too much risk of starving out this season. Waiting on construction parts here. The smokestack is built. This is going to be our impure copper production. In fact, we can pick that recipe. And we probably need buffers. I know we had a lot of comments about people suggesting adding buffers. Yeah, running double speed. Just waiting. Just waiting. How's our research doing? 89% on copper refinement. I guess what will we do? Probably synthetic rubber, right? We're still, what's our vehicle limit? 19 out of 45. We're fine. We probably should have more vehicles. But it's like a short blanket, right? We don't have the building materials for more vehicles and things and more buildings. And we don't have the building materials because we don't have the buildings and trucks and stuff to move everything around. So it's kind of a chicken and egg thing. But it does seem like more things are moving. Oh, power. How did the power go out? Oh, diesel. We need someone to deliver diesel. Are we out? No, we have some. We don't have a lot. How are we doing on crude? Let's check that. Wrong button. Crude, we still have 188 barrels. So we won't send the ship out. I guess I'm just trying to save fuel. We've got, between what's on the ship and what's in the dock, we've got 160 diesel there. That's kind of sequestered over for ship operations. And then we might have some in this fuel station. We got 40 in the fuel station and 20 floating around somewhere else. Let's just take a look. What's going on with this processing? It needs the crude oil, and that's just a trucking issue. Or these guys. But we have oil. Probably this dude right here. He's hauling diesel. Let's repair him. That gets our electricity back online. Unity, we want to keep this thing running. At least one of these. So let's repair preemptively. We're real close to having the 6.8 we need. Again, I'm running on double speed. I'm hoping we just turn the corner here at some point and things move along a little faster. All right, there's our research, copper refinement. Let's dismiss that. I'm going to shut down the lab. I don't want it chewing up maintenance parts. Hopefully it won't. They might, though, but I can't stop that, really. But it'd be nice if we could just put that on hold until everything else kind of recovers. I think we could get by just with this copper refinement, the basic impure copper refinement. Produce more of these maintenance parts. Oh, look at this. We are producing pretty well now. And then we'll kick the research back on once we're in the clear. I think we can get where we need to go without any more research. How is the ship is empty, right? It got rid of all... No, it still has that rubber. I could put a loose storage over here. A warehouse, but I hate to burn through a bunch of building materials just for that. Just to store the rubber. The other option, of course, is building something that takes rubber. Ooh, man, that chews through a lot of copper. 10 copper. And iron. Let's just try and get by with what we got. Let's go repair the generator on the left. The coal excavator is a candidate for using Unity, I think. We are producing metal parts here, so that means building materials. We need the building materials for the copper. Let's go. Food is amazing. We got 600 food or more. Yeah, see, the workers is now in the positive. So I'm not sure. No, yeah. See how it's in the positive and it's climbing, even though the population's going down. I don't know if someone can explain that in the comments. I would love to hear the explanation because I don't get it. It's not really causing any problems much, although it's, it's not changing any decisions. It's just kind of puzzling why that is the case. Okay, this guy's doing his thing. Yeah, man, as soon as we produce them, they're getting used pretty darn quick. So hopefully we'll turn the corner. Look at the iron coming in now. We're in good shape there. We're going to burn through this pure copper, then we're going to be stuck. So hopefully we can get this impure copper production going. And then hopefully we can keep the diesel flowing as well. Eventually we're going to have to send the ship out to go get more diesel. I don't know if we should worry about this rubber sitting here or not. If we need to unload that. I suppose I could put a... Man, I hate to waste the stuff. Waste the building materials for this, but I guess I can. Let's just put one right here. We'll use this to store that rubber off. If they let me pick it, yeah. 180, that'll empty it off the ship. And then soon we'll send the ship back out to go load up on oil. It's going to take a while to fill up. What is this guy doing? This is a diesel. No, I don't know what he's hauling. Unity looks okay. I'm going to go ahead and repair it just to keep something moving. Building parts are slowly accumulating. Yeah, I don't really care if the pump jacks work at reduced efficiency. All right, is this settlement going to get built? Oh, so close. 6 more building parts. We have them. Again, food is just doing amazing. We've got a bunch of workers in the farms. In fact, if we really were desperate on workers, we could probably shut down a farm at this point, or maybe even 2. Yeah, their inventories are all looking pretty good. All right. All right, our housing settlement's up. We still don't have, let's see, enough. Oh, we do have enough housing for everybody. Okay, that should give us a unity boost. Good, we're up to 2. Let's go to the offshore oil rig and get that thing going. It's going to take unity. That's why I turned it off. But let's get this guy filling up his tank, his internal storage, because I'm thinking of sending our ship out to get that, to get more oil. The other option is to have our ship go do some exploring. But I think I want to get some oil. Matter of fact, we can just send him over there. We know he's going to have to go. I guess I just say load cargo. All right. Look at this. We've got maintenance parts. Be kind of cool up here at the top of the screen if they had the maintenance part number showing how many we actually had on hand. But we go through them so fast. Is it in here at all? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it. Bedrock, that's kind of cool. Slag, have I been dealing with the slag? I guess I have without even knowing it, right? Our trucks are probably picking that up. Yeah. Oh, that must be where the fill came for here, right? Remember I was saying I wondered where the fill was? That's here. This must be the slag going all this way. I don't think we're getting much dirt. But now I know in the first season, I remember on the Discord, some people were saying, hey, we're actually got too much diesel. We got more diesel than we can use. So maybe it's not the end of the world that we've got these trucks doing everything they're doing. But we're getting, we're getting a lot of building parts. I wonder if we should route some of this water. How are we doing over here? Boy, it's not that great. Is this thing not hooked up? Oh man, look at that. Is that not? No, that's hooked up. I guess it's just, it automatically goes into this tank. These are all empty. Wow. So I have a feeling we're in the middle of a drought or something because we're making it through. But I would have expected with all these 6 collectors that both of these tanks would be full. The reason that led me to that discussion was I was thinking of just piping the water straight out here to our boiler and having one less trip for trucks to make. We've got surplus unity. I'm going to go ahead and invest in some maintenance and save maintenance parts for other things. Look at this. We may have turned the corner. Look at our building parts. We're producing copper plates. The impure copper. Oh man, this looks good. All right, let's do a storage. I think, we could store off some impure and then maybe up here branch off and process that impure into, process the impure into the pure copper. We're in good shape now. I think we've turned the corner. We're going to put it down in single speed. Let's take a look at our ship. We've got 243 inventory. I think I can keep filling. So if I say load cargo, boom. Now it's 288. Let's see how much we can load on the ship. So that is good. Food is fantastic. Our population is happy. We're generating unity. We've got a little bit to spare. We could probably, and maintenance is improving. I don't see as much problem here. Fuel is okay. It's not great. Okay. Oil pumps are breaking. That's fine. I'm going to kill these off. Let's see which new ones pop up. But it feels like we may have turned the corner here. Stuff is starting to move. We've got impure copper fully stocked here. We could even boost our maintenance if we wanted to. I think it's going to catch up without us boosting it. It should run fairly nonstop. Looks like we're out of the pure copper. So that has run its course. Oops, wrong button. Want to look and see our inventory. Yeah, we're out of the pure copper. So let's see. Let's put storage here and at least store off some of these impure copper plates just to make sure this production keeps moving forward. You can always use that for maintenance. It's probably not as efficient as the pure copper. It might burn through our resources. But if we exhaust the deposits on the island and that's the thing that ends the game, then I'm going to call that a win. I'm just trying to survive. Okay, with that in place, that being stored, what do I do? I've got this. Slag is being picked up. I guess we could belt that into storage. Does that make sense to do? Or should I be bringing bringing copper into a loose storage here? Let's try that. I don't know if this makes sense or not. But let's do it and belt that in. You know, we're still having to truck the stuff over here, but okay, what am I doing wrong? Something obvious, most likely. That's loose storage. Can you not go with this? What am I missing here? Something obvious, right? Is it U-shape? All right. Copper, please. How about we get some trucks going? Let's look at our inventory for iron and... Oh boy, I keep hitting the wrong one. Sorry about that. Looking for iron plates. I don't see any in inventory. I guess we don't really have those being stored out. They're all getting converted. We could solve that. Would that split even if I went and just forked this off? I can't remember. We'll see. We'll see if this makes sense or if this is a mistake. Uni is 2 a month. Did I turn back on our research? I didn't, I don't think. Let's start that. Unpause this guy. Now he can take maintenance as well. That'll eventually get repaired. Still having maintenance issues. I see truck here. I can repair that one by hand. We've got the Unity. What else? Generators are probably looking good. Just going to preemptively repair these. They don't really need it. Pump jacks I don't care about. I'm going to leave those just the way they are. The truck I will repair. Diesel is the weak point. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here. I'm just going to turn this off. Head in the sand. It's the best approach. Excavator. I don't think we need concrete too much. Yeah, we're fine. So these guys can just pound sand, so to speak, since they're in a sand pit. Hopefully this will get mined. This is kind of odd, right? What's up with that? Is my mining designation off? No, it's all part of the mining designation. I don't think that's all angled or anything. So maybe it'll get to it. A truck here. I'll go ahead and maintain that. Unity looks pretty good. We're in that situation where workers are needed. I don't know how that's possible. I've got tons of food. There may not be a downside to building another settlement. Man, I'm going to probably jinx it, right? We're probably going to run out. These guys, tons of water here. Let's get another settlement. I'm not crazy about doing this, but I'll do it. Water treatment is probably fine. Yeah. It says we need more workers. These are all paused too. These all need workers. All these buildings here. I could turn off a farm, but I'm not going to do it. Water looks good there. It's really surprised these aren't full. We may be in a drought. I would like to see right now, I guess my biggest concerns, I would say, are the diesel and then the copper mining. Right? Just because it's far away and it's just not very efficient what I got going on here. Let's put a dry storage over here. I keep calling it dry storage. I mean loose storage. And I don't know if it makes sense to belt this stuff. Like how far you should be belting. It seems kind of odd. It's almost immersion breaking to belt it that far. It would save a bunch of diesel. And once those belts are built, they run forever. But it just feels a little immersion breaking to me to kind of use that strategy. Too far. Running conveyors like miles and miles. At some point, we're going to need to think about digging under the ground and figuring that out. So that was a huge challenge for me, at least last time. I guess there's no reason I can't mark off this designation here. I'm on the flat. I got the flat tool. Hopefully this is going to do it. So we should be able to mark off all this territory and be fine. Oh, look at those are 3s. Now, how did that happen? Let's undo that. I don't think we want 3. I want this all at level 2. Yeah, and I'm still not a fan of the mining designation. Seems a little unintuitive to me. I've kind of maybe figured it out. At least it's working. But I wouldn't say I totally understand it. I got 2 excavators here that need repair. Unity is okay. Let me repair one of these guys. We have housing. We need more people. Let's see how our ship's doing. Eventually, we can send this guy out to get some people. Okay, let's load some more oil. See, that takes us up to 333. Now, I don't know why this says no workers. It says 33 workers. Maybe it's just this oil rig coming on and off that's making things toggle like crazy. I don't know that I can fix this guy with Unity. Can I? Let's see. Am I like just not seeing the whole dialogue here? Maintenance. I don't think I can do much about this, right? I don't have like the auto repair feature here. So we could send our ship back. We've got plenty of crude oil at the dock, so I'm just going to leave him out there. We're short workers. I could turn on the beacon, right? Why don't I do that? We might get a little bit of copper. I don't know if it's as effective as sending the ship out to explore. We can't really send the ship out unless we bring him back, because we know we got pirates over here. We don't have a way of even fighting those. I think that whole part of the map is probably shut off to us. If we get time, maybe we'll go over there. But I don't think we can up armor our ship. At least we couldn't in the first season. There's ship weapons. It says to do. Right? Engine says in future updates. So I got to assume we're not able to do that. Steel smelting. That's another to do. Don't think we can research that either. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. So we're doing rubber now. It's just going to take a while to get through the research because of the maintenance issue. How are we doing on maintenance parts? Are we not collecting enough? Copper. Whoops, sorry about that. We are producing copper. What is this guy waiting on? Probably the ore, right? How is coal looking now? Coal's looking great. Let's turn off our charcoal dude. Whoops, let's let him finish that batch. We'll turn him off. And then I'm going to unassign tree harvesting for that truck. So now we've only got one truck doing tree harvesting, and that's all going to be used for the building materials. And we're doing okay on building materials. Here, okay, we've got iron plates. We're starting to accrue. That's fine. Yeah, we have a lot of material being delivered by truck. I'm not crazy about it. But again, I don't know how to route all these conveyors in a way that makes sense. Like this guy needs iron parts, but I don't want to run a belt up over all this stuff. It'd look kind of goofy. It would save diesel, would save truck maintenance, all that kind of stuff. But it just seems like it'd be kind of spaghetti. I'd rather focus on just making sure we have more than enough diesel and more than enough copper to account for the extra maintenance and inefficient use of diesel. Okay, Unity's in the negative. What's causing that? Beacon. The beacon and the oil rig and the research lab. So the maintenance depot is doing pretty well. It's got plenty of iron plates. And impure copper. Looks like that is going pretty well too. At least this is running. We've got loose storage for copper ore. We could do the same for coal, I suppose, up here if we wanted. Why don't we take that? Oh, yeah, let's see if can we, but we've got lots of things to repair, it seems. How's our fuel depot doing? It's fully stocked. We've only got one truck delivering fuel. I'm okay with that. We are not banking up the diesel. I'm not as okay with that. How about we add another truck to the fleet? All right, we're back making Unity. I'm waiting for my little notification that we got immigrants coming in. Jobs are fine now. Did I miss that notification? Did we get... Nope, I don't think so. So we got room for about 80 more people. Now we've got all the workers we need magically again. So maybe that just means the oil rig is stopped. I'm not sure, again, why the workers goes up and down so much. Power looks fine. No, power doesn't look fine. Everything's repaired at least, or semi-repaired. Yeah, we're using more power than we have. Building materials are okay. I guess we should just start getting ready to process the refined copper. So let's... We don't have the workers. We don't really have the workers to kick this on. And we haven't completed the research. That's kind of poking along pretty darn... Or no, we did. We did. Let's see what we need to do. Actually, let's wrap this episode here. Tell you what, we'll wrap this episode here, and then in the next episode, we'll take a look at what it's going to take to refine the copper. I think it's probably a more efficient process. We've got some building materials on hand. We completed the copper research. Things are still moving awfully slow, but we got all the food we need. We need some more immigrants coming in. We got the beacon on. Hopefully. Is it still on? Not enough power. Okay, so that's a delay. We may need to throw down another diesel generator or move to the more efficient power generation. We've got an option there. I think it's all researched. But we'll look into all that stuff next episode. We've turned the corner, I think, on the maintenance, or mostly on the maintenance. Nowhere near as bad as it was. But for now, yeah, this is Glidercat signing off, saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Captain of Industry.